definition of a bandit. Put the perks down and picked up the jiggers. Tommy in the
shoes, sneakers, feet houses, kicks, whatever you call them, we all need
Reeboks.
And not just to protect your toes from the harsh realities of the floor, but because there are some truly one-of-a-kind ways to
it's for you to get that motherfucking drip, nigga.
Like
Ooh, them hoes.
Nest to
them
shoes
hoes.
that look like a Pollock masterpiece. These are the most unique
I don't know,
Nike shoes
cause then I can say that's kind of,
let's begin.
you know, like pussy-ish. But then they kind of throaty-ish. If your feet fucked up, don't wear them shoes. I know some people.
Isn't it annoying when you're wearing a pair of sneakers, but you can't see what's inside the shoe? What if you want to see your own foot?
Hell no. Some niggas got witch feet. Fuck that.
For a meager $100, your problems are solved. This glass effect pair of Nike shoes are what you get if you combine Cinderella and
I was just about to say that shit. I was just about to say that shit. Cinderella ass
Air
shoes.
Jordan 16 Light Ginger. Have you ever wanted your feet to look like a croissant? Well, now they can. Originally released in 2001, these shoes are a real rarity. But why?
Croissant.
Well, ironically, when first released, the Light Ginger was far from popular. But now, you guessed it, they are highly sought after. As a result, the price has absolutely exploded since.
Them hoes not them don't. I don't like those, but the ginger one's clean, bro.
Macklemore X Air Jordan 6. Specifically inspired by cacti, the Macklemore X Air Jordan 6 is a shoe with anything but comfort in mind. Now, don't worry, there aren't exactly spikes in it. But the entirely pale green aesthetic
I like the
is certainly
Gatorades.
unique, to say the least. Designed in collaboration
I just like that
with
bottle
musician
and the
Macklemore,
colorway,
they're not
bro.
exactly the first Air Jordans to be created in association with a musician. Kanye West can't seem to stop dropping new shoe designs. But these cacti-themed sneakers will set you back a small fortune. Many of Kanye's designs are pricey, such as the infamous Red October design, which can be bought from eBay
17
for as
million.
little as $16.3
Nope,
million.
17 million,
Sure,
bro.
you get both shoes for that price. But the Macklemore X Air
I just watched the
Jordan 6
video on
is
something
still
like
pretty
that.
up there. Ironically, considering he became famous off the back of Thrift Shop, a song all about buying clothes for cheap, these shoes go for a whopping $25,000. Not really in the spirit of your biggest hit, dude. Number 12. Nike Air Yeezy 1 Grammy Prototype. While we're on the subject of Kanye West, aka Yeezy, aka Ye, aka Mr. Kardashian, another pair of his Nike shoes are pretty
Them hoes
notable.
clean.
The Air Yeezy 1 Grammy Prototype is the exact pair of shoes that were used to announce Kanye's initial partnership with Nike
This nigga can't
way
dress.
back in 2008. He even wore them on stage at the Grammys to announce the partnership. With over 10 years worth of new shoe designs by Yeezy constantly marching their ways to shelves, these are the Patient Zero. The prices fluctuated wildly, but you're still gonna need a loan or six to nab a pair. On any given day, the price bounces around from $50,000
I just watched the video, bro. Like on some shit like
Number
this.
11.
And it fucked up, so I had to watch another one, bro. Cause I don't want to give y'all, you know, fake content shit. And I just don't feel right trying to rewatch something that I already watched. And ain't real reaction. You feel me? I was really mad. Them hoes clean. So I had to go to a whole nother video. Find a whole nother video to watch for y'all, bro. Cause I got y'all, bro. I'm not gonna fuck y'all over like
Let's
that.
just hope there's not a Minotaur in the shoe somewhere. That's even worse than having a stone in there. Number 10. Nike Hyper Fresh Shoes Palm Trees. Is trying to wrap your mind around the maze-like puzzle on your shoes stressing you out?
Ain't them
You need to
Roshis?
switch it up by chucking on a more relaxing pair. And what's more relaxing?
But Roshis
than
fell
a
off hard
nice
than
palm
motherfucker.
trees on the
You don't see
beach?
nobody wearing them
There are
bitches
two
no more.
slight variations on the design depending on how much you want to showboat. If you're going for a more muted vibe, the black and white variation give the impression of a silhouette on a summer's eve. But the laser orange sunset gradient pair invoke the Sunset Strip in Hollywood and will definitely grab attention. Number 9. Nike Christmas Promo Shoes.
Them hoes clean, bro.
This pair of shoes have little cute snowmen on them. That should be enough to make you want them. Nothing else to say. Cute snowmen.
Them hoes fire. Them hoes fire.
Splatter Air Force One.
Big
If you ever looked
boy.
at a white pair of sneakers and thought to yourself, yeah, they're alright, but I wish they had
Them my
more of a
Air Force
Jackson
One.
Pollock vibe.
If y'all
But
would have seen
these
the
are
other
shoes
fucking
for
video,
you.
bro,
They look a bit
that
like
was
someone
talking
with
about Big
arthritis
Boy and the
with a
Air
bit of
Force
paintbrush
Ones.
in each hand
And that
probably
song,
went
Big,
to
like Air
town
Force
on a
Ones by
nice
Nelly.
pair
I think it was
of perfectly
Nelly.
white shoes. But
He
the
like he
end
say
result
Big
is
Boy,
absolutely
so.
beautiful,
But
and
it's
an
too late now.
absolute must-have for anyone as equally passionate about abstract art as they are the Nike brand. Number 7. Ness Jordans. Have you ever thought to yourself, and I'm sure you have, sure, my shoes let people know I'm committed to the Nike and Air Jordan brands, but how do I show people that I also like retro Nintendo game consoles? Well then, do we have something to show you? This 8-bit inspired pair of Air Jordans are designed to ape the classic color scheme of the original Nintendo Entertainment System, right down to there being actual working buttons on the back of the shoe. Unfortunately, you can't actually play games in the shoes. Who wouldn't want to attempt to speedrun a Super Mario Bros. 3 in their shoes? But it's still pretty neat. Number 6. Super Nintendo Entertainment System Jordans.
The most clean. I like the colorway,
doesn't
bro.
Stop with the NES.
I like the colorway.
The 16-bit era with this pair designed to match the console color scheme of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And again, you even got working buttons on
That's a clean ass colorway, bro.
We're guessing the reason they didn't do an N64 era shoe is because nobody wants to try and squeeze their foot into that 3-prong
No cap.
shape.
I buy them hoes, bro. No cap.
Space Jam.
I see.
Now
Ooh,
we are entering the territory of super rare shoes, the truly one-of-a-kind. Because this pair isn't a pair that's actually available from Nike. This is an incredibly awesome.
I seen that video.
YouTuber and shoe artist.
Y'all need to go check him out, bro. He makes some clean ass shit. Like, man, I wish I can do some shit like that, bro. But I customize the fuck out my shoes, bro.
Custom designs, each just as unique as the last.
I would customize the fuck out my shoes. And niggas, like, he made some shoes for
all of his amazing
Meek Mill. Was it Meek Mill?
Space Jam.
I can't remember who it was, bro.
Maybe it's because of the connection between Nike.
But hell yeah, bro. Like, I tell that nigga, bro, hey, I get some phone posits and send them to him, bro. And I tell that nigga, make them hoes Avengers, bro. In-game type, nigga. Them hoes would be nasty.
The Nike Zoom Fly SP Fast Nathan Bell is part of a collaboration with artist Nathan Bell, featuring hand-drawn graphics that celebrate running as a competition with yourself. It's designed to meet the demands of your toughest tempo runs, long runs, and race day, with a responsive construction that turns the pressure of each stride into energy return for the next. It's also a hilariously goofy pair of shoes. It's an awesome design.
It's different,
not exactly
so I fuck
one for
with
the
it.
shy. Bright pink and covered in attention-grabbing scribbles that make it look like a toddler's run rampant with a permanent marker. It's a bold look that would suit a bold personality.
No, I don't think a Tyler can draw that dude. That kind of, I mean, that's
Nike
not good, but I
Adapt
don't think
BB.
Tyler can draw that.
This shoe is the future, literally. The Nike Adapt BB is the most tech-packed sneaker you will ever find. If you wanted more gadgets crammed into your footwear than most people have in their homes, this is the high-tech, futuristic sneaker you've been looking for.
Make your foot smell good?
It can even be controlled by your smartphone. The future is here, and it's all about controlling your shoes for some reason. Each shoe, that's each single shoe, not
Can it stop
pair,
foot fungus?
has 3 processors on board, a 6-axis gyroscope and
Nasty feet ass
accelerometer.
motherfuckers.
And that's not all. There's a capacitive sensor that
is it the
detects
air
when your foot
conditioner
is
in that
in
bitch?
or out of the shoe, onboard memory that stores program code, and even a high-performance Bluetooth low-energy chip that allows it to talk to other devices. There are buttons on each side that will tighten and loosen the laces for you, but via an app, you can not only adjust the laces from your phone, you can change the color of the lights in the shoes. Via something called Electric Adaptable Reaction Lacing, which sounds like techno-babble from Star Trek The Next Generation, but is apparently a real thing, the pressure and fit of the shoes can adjust perfectly around the contours of your foot. Cinderella really could have done with that. Number 2. Back to the Future. Now then, we couldn't exactly discuss self-tying laces without bringing up the original. The classic family-friendly sci-fi.
Man, I wish the other video didn't fuck up, man. They had that's actually the same fucking clip. But they had them in there twice.
That was the future then. And of all the strange futuristic,
if you know what video I'm talking about, it was called the world's 15 or top 10 world's most expensive shoes.
Well, when
from A-Lux or some shit like that.
Reared its head, Nike decided to treat the world to real-life versions of the shoes from the 80s film. In the film, the flashing lights and auto-lacing features of the shoes were obviously achieved with cinematic special effects. But oh, how the technology of the sneaker has evolved. 3 decades later, and Nike finally had the technology required to bring the shoe to life. The release of the battery-powered, motor-driven sneakers was limited to fewer than 100 pairs. These are some of the most sought-after sneakers in the world and cost, on average, $26,000. You'll need Michael J. Fox's bank balance to snap yourself a pair. Number 1. Red October. We name dropped it earlier, so we might as well dive in and talk about it. The Red October,
and I think that was number one on the other list too, because it went for 17 million on eBay, bro.
Level, there doesn't exactly seem
That's
to
the
be
same
all
damn
that
clip.
much special about them. They're just red all over.
No,
but
it's clean,
despite
though.
being simply red, this pair
I think them are
wasn't
blood
designed by Mick
shoes.
Hucknell. They were designed by Yeezy himself
See what I
and
did
have
there?
become the very definition of iconic. They average at a price of $8,000, yet some go on eBay for millions. While its release on the market was unexpected, the Nike Air Yeezy 2 SP Red October is reflected as one of the hottest shoes in the sneakers domain. This kick has been hyped for its bold monochromatic colorway with striking details. When it comes to comfort, this pair is at par to high-performance shoes with brilliant craftsmanship labeled with majestic names in the industry. A must-have for buyers and collectors who are willing to shell out just to have in hand this off-the-beaten sneaker. Which of these shoes would you most like to see at the end of your feet? Are there any that you're seriously considering
I'll
saving
fold it
up
back
for?
to the futures in the
Also,
red October.
check out our
One of them
other
was
cool
called
stuff showing up
the
on
Red
screen
Yeezys.
right now. See you next time.
Hey man, make sure y'all like and subscribe.